Ensue our elderly have 24/7 registered nurse care. I've got a very big document on the website for that one because it's a bit more technical, but essentially it comes down to say 85% of residential aged care facilities have an RN on 24/7. The other 15% employ somebody that's called an enrolled nurse, okay, and they have a certificate for. Now, you can get a certificate for because you're vocational, you're passionate, you care about the community, you want to be a person who's in the caring industry and do good for them. The fastest way to get there is to go and do one of these little certificate for courses. Now, theoretically, somebody can complete that course in just a couple of weeks because we took the hours of what needs to be done and the modules they need to tick off, and they're already passionate about it and have some experience. Theoretically, that's quite quick. Now, compare that. Now, that might cost $2,000 as a fee. Compare that to a registered nurse. They've spent 3 years in a university standard facility and they've got a huge HECS debt. But they are even more passionate about doing the right thing for people. So, look at the policy, look at the suggestions there, and I'll show you how you can go and get those registered nurses in there and swap the poor girls that are involved at the moment as ENs and upgrade their skills so that they can do more things and get paid more. So we've got probably half a dozen that are privately owned nursing home providers that are taking hundreds of millions of dollars from the federal government, and they don't report what they do. And they're the ones that are paying people at the lowest rate. So they're employing an EN at $24 an hour versus an RN on a bit more, and the RN wages can go up. So let's say a registered nurse can get $36 an hour or more. They don't want to pay that for a registered nurse. They're going to have some poor kid who's got basic training who can do some administration of drugs and say, this is all your workload and we're only going to pay you $24. Now, if you're somebody who can work in a cafe and just deliver the food around the tables, you can get $24 doing that. So why take on all those terrible risks and skills shortages and say, I'm going to be an EN on night shift by myself with responsibility for all these people in a nursing home? And again, on my website, you'll see a link there to a very important piece of research that was done 3 years ago on who's getting how much money in the privately owned ones. And when you read that, you will not want to go to one of those ones ever.